Do you love me? That's an intense question. Can you imagine if you walked up to somebody and said, hey, do you love me? How do you respond? In today's gospel reading, we have this powerful encounter between the risen Jesus now and with his faithful follower, Peter. Remember, before Christ was crucified, Peter promised that he would never, ever leave him. And what happened, and many of us know the story well, that Christ predicted that before the rooster crowed 3 times, that Peter would deny him. And sure enough, when Jesus needed Peter the most, he denies him 3 times. But now in the resurrection, after all of that had happened, Christ offers Peter to recant, to make up for what he lacked when he denied the Lord 3 times. And now Jesus asks Peter, do you love me? Do you love me? Do you love me? And amazingly, in the original Greek language, the first love which Christ uses when he asks Peter that question is the highest form of love. It's agape. It is this self-sacrificial love which lays down its life for the other. During that entire discourse, Peter never responds with that same type of love. He doesn't use that same word, but rather he uses a lesser form of it. And I think part of the reason why he does that is that Peter recognizes how hard it is to love like Jesus. You see, I think it is one of the hard things about being a Christian. And I think this is a fact that we have to remember as people who are trying to be disciples of Jesus in today's modern world, that we have to remember. And this gospel today reminds us. So after Christ asks Peter 3 times, do you love him? This is what Jesus says. Truly, truly, I say to you that when you were young, you fastened your own belt and walked where you would. But when you are old, you will stretch out your hands, and another will fasten your belt for you and carry you where you do not wish to go. This he said to show by what death he would glorify God. And after this, he said to him, follow me. You see, the hard part about becoming a Christian is that we are no longer the center of the universe. I know the world tells us that. Focus on yourself. Find your own truth. Do you? But somebody who's struggling to follow Jesus must die to their own will, kill their pride, and walk the hard road of following the Lord all the way. And that, my friends, is going to be painful. There's no such thing as a saint without scars. And you and I are called to have scars, to follow Jesus. At the end of the day, I think we do that because we're trying to answer Jesus that pivotal question, do you love me? Yes, Jesus, I do love you.